Hello, and welcome to another Redley Scott Director's Commentary with myself, Redley, Xenoverse 2, where is Xenoverse 3, Scott Gaming. Hi, and welcome to this video content. Who'd have thought it? With myself,
and the other
Stephen Tony Gamer, and the other one. Oh, I don't remember any of this. We're just complaining about the inbuilt capture card not working.
Gaming, Dragon Ball, Xenoverse.
Do you think the old intro was louder?
Yeah.
Yes, character customization. Now, this is what I really bought this game for.
Wow, I'm really really high energy here for some reason. What happened, Sam?
Where did it all go? Where did the mojo
Where did it all go
The
wrong?
first one I ever played.
Where did Xenoverse go?
That Earthling gi is disgusting, by the way.
It is. So, hi, this was, I should give you credit, by the way, this was entirely your idea to go back and commentate over our old Xenoverse content.
Look virtually anatomically identical.
I'm looking forward to this, I think it'll be fun.
Yeah.
I'm not listening to this is 12 minutes of me just yapping.
Big fat shit female Majin has to be sexy Majin. Well, it plays in it.
True.
You know, one day, but no. What I'm really here for today.
Wow, I've not touched Xenoverse 1 in it's so long. This is a little bit nostalgic for me. I'm gonna be torn between like actually paying attention to the video and being like, what the hell is this? And thinking about things to say.
I'm really scared, to be honest.
His genocidal tendencies are just so endearing.
I'm not sure.
Obviously,
I'm not sure how it's going to be.
I planned
So obviously, this first episode was us just making the character. And I was thinking about this the other day when we were preparing to do this. We really did go into Xenoverse 1 with any idea of what it was going to eventually become, right? Like, it was just going to be a bog standard Let's Play series to start with, wasn't it?
I think we were just overly excited about Frieza Race being an option.
What is this?
Yeah, like customizable characters. Woo, I like Frieza, I like King Cold. For some reason, they're the characters that got me to... Oh, there we go, we're talking about them. They were the characters that got me to watch the original Dragon Ball Z in the first place.
I just kept sending you clips of the King Cold thing where it was, Trunks was being like, oh, you want to see my sword, huh?
It was your hyperfixation for like a week and a half, and it drove me bloody nuts. And here we are, failed YouTubers. What a trajectory. But what's really weird to me is the fact that you're not even in the first couple of episodes of this, are you?
No, I'm not. I was roped in later. I was literally not even a part of it originally.
Which just goes to show how much this was not planned ahead. As we will, I'm sure, discover, Tony does not even have a voice yet. I think it'll be in this episode, if not the next one. I just do like, generic Zarbon King Cold, allow me to examine your sword voice, you know?
Some kind of... That's it, the purple lipstick.
He is not a character yet.
Shut up.
Alright, big guy, whatever turns you on.
You see, lines like that, that's the shit I'm talking about that got me to watch Dragon Ball
I just
Z.
all this.
After all those things you said, I thought you hated me.
I love the weird Funimation lines.
How do we feel about original Frieza voice actress?
We don't want this guy to
I'm
look
quite
too
partial to Linda Young. To be,
Quite
obviously, I
partial, yeah.
prefer
good guy, we assume.
future voices,
At
but
least at the
it's
moment he's being forced to be a good guy.
I can appreciate it.
That face does not look happy. Quite like that.
So,
Pissed off
to talk
face.
about actually the creation of
Nose list?
Tony,
And not Linda Young.
if I remember right, all I remember was the run up to Xenoverse 1 was me in college, the day of release, in class, just being like, I can't fucking wait to swing by game on the way home and buy this game. And I was just, I'm probably texting you at the same time, going, like, brainstorming ideas. What kind of character are we going to play? Definitely Frieza Race. What's their design going to be? Do you know what the options are yet, Sam? Have you looked up any videos to see the character creation?
See, all I'm say is I'm trying to make a character that looks like it
The
does
sunglasses
belong
didn't show up
in
till
the
later.
show, but at the same time
Again,
is distinct enough
not an established
to
character
like
yet.
Frieza and-
The only thing I had was the name Tony.
We're a good guy. And that's
I
gonna-
don't think
that's
you
gonna
told
change
me
Because,
the
you
name.
know.
I feel like you wanted the the name to be a surprise.
Bad people never have blue eyes.
Maybe. I don't remember that.
Let me jump
But,
into an example with blue eyes. Join me and take Frieza's place at my side as the supreme ruler of the
Here we go.
universe. This and every other world is the merest baubles.
I think I was just filling space at this point.
No? Well, then at
We
least
just scared you were
grant
taking too long to
Allow
create
me to
him.
examine your sword. A weapon of such obvious quality practically begs to be admired.
He's
I'm
yapping.
not gay.
He's yapping.
yapping.
Oh, that looks pretty snazzy. That is actually pretty fucking cool. Look at that.
Well, there we go. There's Stephen
all
realizing
changed
that dark grey
We have to look
armor is
fabulous
actually
when we take over the
a
universe.
damn good look.
Wow. Fluorescent. Yep, I'm pretty happy with this actually.
Honestly,
All
a
colour consistent,
solid color
it's not
scheme.
missing
Like,
anything.
we make fun of other character designs, Loadman 2,
You
the likes of that. I'm not saying like there aren't other good color schemes by any means, but Tony, it's both unique and really on point.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty good colour scheme. I don't know.
You could see Toriyama
Fuck is
making a character like this, right?
Yeah, you want to
It
make
doesn't
a
look
character and
completely out
think,
of
would
place.
Toriyama draw this? Unlike Loadman 2.
He's not covered in spots, so he would draw this quite happily. He doesn't have
this
rabbit's
is an
hair either.
explanation for those unaware. And I
Toriyama
heard about
just
this.
hated,
Wasn't even definitely sure if it was
For a
true or not.
mangaka, he just hated
Got in
drawing.
one of the voice actors
He hated inking.
parody
If he could cut corners, he would.
To voice over the voices.
Saying that, didn't he love Second
Alright, well,
Form
there's not gonna
Cell
be
more
any
than
other one you
Perfect?
choose,
I
so
heard
voice
that.
it.
Yeah, that was his favourite. Apparently, that's why Cell
thing.
Max
We need a
is
name.
based on Second Form Cell rather
Naming
than,
conventions for
the
Frieza.
objectively superior Perfect Cell. But whatever.
See, in the show, the puns were always something.
Then
to do
everyone
with
started
Oh,
to look
here we
like
go.
hit.
You got cold.
Here's the
Frieza,
naming.
Cooler. So what can we do? What can we do? We got cold, frozen, frozen, frosty, frosties, oh, I got it. Well, that makes about as much sense as anything else.
Yeah,
It's
obviously,
anthropomorphic
that was
layers.
pre-planned. Kind of
Oh,
honed in there.
Up close.
Pretended like I just came up with it then and there.
biased towards. So that's basically melee, key.
Look at
or a
this
good
stinky
balance. I
old
think I'll probably go with
2015
balance
game
for my first
UI.
playthrough. That probably seems
I was just thinking about the stinky old microphone I was using.
Yes.
This was
Let's get this
Turtle
one.
Beach, probably.
Oh,
That Turtle
Tony,
Beach served you
you
a long few
magnificent
years,
bastard.
didn't it?
Those
Emperor of the
Turtle
universe.
Beaches, because every time one broke after a couple of years, I got another identical one. They were too good.
They did a good
Cheap
stint.
and good. So, this was Tony having been kidnapped.
You were chosen by Shenron.
Here we go. Say the line, Trunks.
bye. See you later. Well, if you feel confused due to a lack of context with the intro not recording, all you really need to know is, distraction.
You're surprised, I'm sure. I'll have to
That's a
explain
weird
it all
first
to you
thing to
later.
say to
For
someone.
now,
I just sat down. Who the hell starts a conversation like that?
You know, actually getting an accurate numbered measurement of someone's power without having to fight them.
How many people do you think he
So-
accidentally
Wait,
killed
golden
doing this
opportunity for
intro?
King Cold.
Were we like his 15th attempt at summoning a warrior?
yeah.
All the other ones are in the lake there. They're feeding the fish.
Remarkable. Oh, no. I was talking.
So this was, not my first Dragon Ball game, but,
I don't
second. So basically first. Dragon Ball Battle of Z was the only other one I'd played before this point.
That's a fucking weird game to start with, I'm gonna be honest.
I know. It's not very good. I was streaming it to you a couple of months ago, wasn't
That
I?
achieved nothing.
It wasn't my cup of tea.
Well, that was amusing.
I'm sure there was a tutorial telling me what to do here, but I
flying up.
famously
I'm
do
flying
not
down.
read tutorials.
You hate a good
You
tutorial,
gotta
don't
do
you?
a heavy attack. You gotta do a heavy attack. Break his stamina or whatever.
Is it?
I kind of want to talk about this actually. Xenoverse 1, having not played it in a good few years, it's a really basic game compared to even Xenoverse 2, which is a fairly basic game. There's a lot of missing features, right? Like,
It's very
I can't-
rare I
say for sure which attacks and stuff are in one or in both, but like
That was just rude.
stamina break attacks, Z, Vanishy, teleporting. There's too many fucking terminology in Dragon Ball I'm unfamiliar with.
That's what I believe.
Like, obviously, you could fly at people and attack them, like, but this is just the first fight, so some of it isn't demonstrated. But
R2, bring out your thing with the.
I feel like I would need to go back and play the original to see how much more bare bones it is.
I think we should promise more Xeno 2 episodes, but then it's just more Xeno 1 episode. No, don't.
Well, that would be a
Oh.
that would be subversion of expectations.
At least the brightness would be good enough.
Level up.
Turn the brightness up.
I wonder what brightness man's doing nowadays.
You were chosen. Chosen by Shenron.
He said the line.
Sorry
Kills
for
himself.
attacking you, by the way.
Sword lands on head.
I'll introduce myself. I'm Trunks, and I'm currently on a mission.
I'm Trunks, and I am a
As you can
current.
see, this place, it's not the world you're familiar with. This is the Toki Toki world, where the flow of time.
Again,
That's a stupid.
imagine a world where I just did this whole series
That's a
solo
stupider name.
without you or anyone else there to
History
bounce off
goes
of.
off
It just
course,
wouldn't
a false
work, would
timeline
it?
was created.
I'm not being a
Do you
part
think
of
you would
this
have binned
fucking
it off?
organization unless you get a better
Oh,
name.
definitely.
Correct
I
any
reckon.
changes to history. As Time Patrol members,
We would have gone the way of No Man's Sky and
sometimes
all these other
we deal
videos
with
we did.
legendary fighters.
Oh, fuck
Dangerous
that.
forces.
No Man's Sky.
What you think?
Oh, why don't you play No Man's
I
Sky
think it needs a
anymore?
new
Because
name.
I just he lied to me once. I
should
can't
probably
I
explain
can't
a
listen
few
to him
things first.
anymore. He could make the
Look
best
around.
game ever.
In this space, there are many other Time Patrol members.
This is not a No
If
Man's
you'd
Sky
like,
video.
go ahead and talk to them.
But even if I don't like, I assume I still have to talk to them. Don't try and sell me your false illusion of choice. Well, thanks for tantamount to kidnapping me, you silly-haired piece of shit. I'm gonna go find a way out of this fucking reality. Will Tony find a way out of this hell?
Well, there we go. I'm glad we established right in the first episode. It was kind of funny. Xenoverse 1, like, basically just, it's the story of a guy just trying to escape his kidnappers for the first half. Before it, you know, changed. Wow, look at that. Alien Isolation. Well, that was part 1. Let's continue,
Be sure
I suppose.
to like and subscribe. Yeah.
Alright, straight into episode 2.
Straight. That Reddit's fucking funny.
I didn't mention about the thumbnails in part 1, but they were always fun to do. Very crusty. Very crusty in Xenoverse 1. But Steven's just losing his mind because he's still alone at this point,
battle reception.
talking to himself.
You should just forget I existed for these first 2 episodes.
No, I don't.
Honestly, I don't know what the deal was. We just never discussed doing it, like, as a duo or whatever.
Very slowly
You never offered. I never asked. We never thought about it.
the rest of this city out.
A very early correct decision was to mute the in-game music and edit in my own. Because the in-game music, in both games, kinda shit.
Beeping at me.
It doesn't sound like Dragon Ball music. I'll say that. It sounds like
Penis music.
penis music and clown falling downstairs music.
Yeah. What is this song? This is like,
It's just
don't know.
Falcona Productions music, isn't it?
just some Falconery sounding music, yeah. It was mostly, that.
You there, mini
Classic
green
Funimation
me. You
DBZ.
shall provide me with the means
In
to
Xenoverse
escape
1
this
at least.
state in which I am ensnared. You're a stranger, or you need
Could we
to
use
explore?
any
You gotta
Falcona
be
in
strong
Xeno
to do the
2?
job. A green
Oh,
horn
sure
like
we did.
you
Must
think.
have. I think we made the deliberate decision not to reuse so much music because there's so much, you know, across Kai and Super and the movies and other games and everywhere else. Non-Dragon Ball games even, I mean. We didn't really want to retread the same stuff. Plus, Falconer music. I keep using the word crusty, but I can't think what else. What else to say? It is a bit crusty
I don't feel like
sometimes.
the highest masters of it have been released.
Sup,
No.
sup. Zup!
Oh, it's Zup Guy! The man who left such an impact despite that being his one and only appearance.
City is just a bastion of inane, useless cunts.
Oh, he said a bad
I swear a
word.
lot, don't I?
Yeah. It's quite rude, really, isn't it?
Follow the orange.
I really do swear.
A road to freedom,
Fucking
probably
hell.
not. Follow the oranges. Wait.
When did we meet Goma? There's a question. He's around here somewhere, isn't he?
My image.
He's literally just.
It might be the end of
that-
this episode.
Bothered to get to PlayStation Online. This place
It's Purcell!
Oh, it's Purcell. Do you remember him?
as it stands, pretty
You
desperate.
guys want to know the lore about Purcell? Are we going to talk to him?
Sup? Sup?
No, he just says sup as well.
Not actually wearing any
He was going to be integral to a Arkans Universe 2 that we never got around to making.
There's still time in our lives.
There's still time. That sounds like a piss take, but it's entirely true.
I could just steal it. Don't imagine the robot's gonna stop me. You've just got
The
shit
robot's
to
nailed to the desk. He's not going to stop you.
It's attached by a chain.
But I'm back here again.
He just detaches when he sees crime. He just slides off the pole.
Are the robots little like Giru people, like the fella from GT?
Yeah, I think that's the idea. Enslaved. A slave race,
Seeing that
honestly.
you're here, that means you want to help the Time Patrol. Well, I don't really have much of a choice. I mean, that's like, hey, since you haven't been able to escape this prison we put you in, I take it that means you want to stay here, right? I wasn't worried. I wish Shenron'd bring me someone strong. Yeah,
Again,
back
no
down.
attempt to dub other NPCs'
I
voices.
wish that was Trunks'
yet.
actual voice that we just kept
That was his canon voice, just me going like, we call this the Time Nest. It's where space and time,
The
Supreme Card Time.
leads
Chapter
to
1
advantage
of
this
Mice
entire
and Men,
place.
Lenny and George.
We also have the Time Vault. It has many important texts.
Does everything have to be prefixed with the word time?
There's something I need you to take care of.
Valid
Not a
question,
big
honestly.
deal. So let's head over to the Time Vault.
Tony had a lot of
Big
voices,
deal.
didn't he?
Like I say, I just didn't settle on an actual voice for a good few episodes. It's so weird. This place, Xenoverse 1 is so empty.
All of eternity.
At least at this point.
All of time.
It really is the Battlefront 1 of Dragon Ball games.
It's all
It's
listed
just
here.
Tony and Trunks wandering around empty buildings.
Just take a
Purcell's there, somewhere in the background, I guess.
That is the
Alright, here we go.
That's a stupid
Dramatic
name as
music.
well.
more Falconer Productions music.
That's not supposed to happen.
Imagine if we did a remake, a do-over of Xenoverse 1. We could make these first few episodes so much better.
Xenoverse 1 Kai. Oh no.
Xenoverse 1 Kai, yeah. So much build-up just for
As you can see,
Raditz.
is in any way altered or distorted. It could change the world as we know it. We have no choice. We have to stop it.
By we, you mean
We can't let history change. Right now, Goku is in trouble.
Tony-
Weirdly passive version of Tony as well.
He's got very nice lipstick in these early
So
episodes.
yeah, not a big deal, right? I'm sorry, but
It's the
not
same.
a big deal.
Is
It's like,
it?
hey, can I borrow
just
some
the
money?
glasses
Hey,
usually
can
kind
you
of
kill this guy
distract
for me?
later
I
on.
tend to put in the bit of a big deal category.
Ooh, did you like that timing?
Oh, that was
Oh, the
good
music.
timing.
Ooh.
The crunchy.
I've always
dis-
had a knack for timing music with action.
That's a nice lip syncing there.
And also for stealing music.
Steven shames the mouth flaps of
Crazy eyes.
budget Dragon Ball game.
I'll do you a favor and spare you both. Shut up. There is no
Shut
way
up.
I'll ever join you.
Good comeback.
Then playtime is over.
When was the last time you actually watched this? Like, this being Xenoverse 1.
Years. I have like
I don't know if I've ever rewatched. So obviously, it kind of goes without saying. There's definitely more to discuss later Xenoverse 1 and really all through Xenoverse 2. The first kind of half of Xenoverse 1, it's basically just playing the game, you know? It starts to deviate as things go off the rails a couple episodes in, literally and figuratively. We'll get there when we get there, when the capture card completely fails.
basically we need the capture card to blow up, and then Xeno starts getting okay.
Oh, yeah, that was the time anomaly that like created the better timeline, wasn't it?
Raditz the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
The PS4 capture card randomly blocking scenes in this game and only this game for some reason. But it resulted in a better future where Iced gets involved, and then Max, and then so on and so forth.
Hey, can I get your help?
Don't be a drag.
Can you hear me?
Damn it, Trunks, you're distracting me.
Now, I'll be backing you up from the time nest.
Wait, what the
Listen,
hell do you mean backing me
This
up
Raditz,
from there?
He's stronger and crueler than his historical
What could you possibly do to help me there aside from be a backseat fighter?
So
I think that's the first time you've actually done the fast flying thing yet.
Wow, I've totally lost all sense of controls here.
There we go, breaking the fourth wall to say, oh no, I don't know the controls. What are you doing, Steven?
Punching is generally
So was there a break between recording episode 1 and 2?
Backhand!
Oh, fuck me. I don't know.
I'm asking for like
how much?
Obama
How
era
much
history
time
here,
was
but
there?
it's like
Shot a little bit there.
Quick reminder, when did Xenoverse 1 come out?
about I think like February 2015.
Alright, I know this is looking
2015,
pretty bad,
yeah.
but once I get the hang of the controls, it'll get better.
So yeah,
And
Obama's
then
last year in
you're
office.
kicking Piccolo's ass all over the place, into orbit, and then
That's
out
that's how we timestamp these things.
That's honestly it is. I just go by precedents for defining eras. It's a
What
really
era
good
does
way.
Liz Truss represent?
She represents the month of like September 1 year, I guess. I don't know. Like,
Oh. Well, that was slightly anticlimactic.
wasn't expecting to mention Liz Truss in a Xeno commentary.
Nobody expects to mention Liz Truss. She's very forgettable.
Like the Mr. Lopez of prime ministers.
She truly is the Raditz of prime ministers.
Piccolo!
Well, guys, you know there's actually no need to go through
Who did
this.
the special beam?
There was stupid
It's the lettuce. Goku seems way too into that.
You know, with me here, I could have just killed him.
Where's the blood? Why don't they have the blood, Stephen? Oh, they've censored
Where's the
it.
blood?
Where's the
Give us
hull?
the violence. We demand violence.
Well, Piccolo, you just killed 2 people. Do you like hurting other people?
Oh, Hotline Miami reference.
Oh, dear.
The Year of Our Lord 2015.
He came, he fucked shit up, and he left.
I don't even think 2 had came out when we recorded
Fuck shit
this.
up.
Thank you so much.
Was that you in the video or you
It was the
now?
first time.
That was
I
me
was
in the
thinking
video.
of hitting
It was a Doctor Who
What
reference.
are you talking about?
You
Really?
crafted the timeline,
King
Time
bastard.
travel.
and with no side effects either.
How could you possibly know that? You said yourself that any change could cause radical alterations. And they just witnessed a superpowered horned purple dude kick a guy's ass. This is how religions get started.
Supreme Kai of time.
Again, Tony spitting facts.
All be
Your entire strategy to combat this time alteration crisis is fundamentally flawed. Weren't you listening to me? What we're doing here could bring about the end of the universe.
I'm sorry, Tony. I'm too distracted by your tail clipping through that stool.
I wasn't talking about Goku. I don't even know who Goku
He's
is.
so angry he can't feel it.
What's a goo?
What's a Goku?
being there.
And well, that script isn't the only one with a history change.
Yeah, probably because you keep fucking with history, Trunks.
Peaking. I love the peaking audio. Right, onwards. The thumbnails arguably get worse as they go along. Because I spend a lot of effort making
Draw
one
me
piece
like
of art
one of
for
your
Tony
French
for the
argos,
first
yes.
episode. It's Sam.
Oh, no.
And then I end up
where was that
reusing
guy?
the same art,
We had
like
defeated
altering it
rabbits.
slightly and slightly
And
every
apparently
new
it was
episode.
a corpse, so that's
Oh
not
no,
creepy
it's
or anything.
literal
Onwards with the
child
story.
me.
Zoom, zoom,
Oh
zoom.
dear.
So
Anyway,
this was
sounds
the
like
beginning
it's
of
sounds
your
like
indentured
it's
servitude to the channel.
Yeah, I
As you
know.
were roped in.
I mean, I did.
Let's have a listen.
Oh wait, I have nothing else to fucking do in my spare time. Might as well make YouTube videos with you.
I sound really happy
Well, that explains
about
it.
that.
What is
I sound.
You sound
I've
ecstatic.
got so many
Weapons of mass
nuclear warheads.
destructions,
like
I
lying
know.
about.
What?
It's like, if all of them went, if one of them goes off, it's gonna hit the others, and the whole city's gonna be leveled.
Just this chain reaction of death and suffering and me running the hell away like, was it me? Alright, onwards.
Oh god, tight trunks. And
Why
this new leather.
Does
cities,
the
man.
Supreme Kai of Time have a bunch of weapons of mass destruction in our yard?
to go on
I don't know why.
We've never addressed this. Of all the things that we addressed in later
The herring
series,
spoon.
like the entire elaborate backstory of our background NPC called Goma, we never addressed the nukes. The nukes in the room.
Patrol of time.
Go Power Rangers.
Why the fuck am I singing Power Ray?
Actually, you know what? I take that back. We do. We call back to these nukes in a later episode of Xenoverse 1. We use it against Golden Frieza. we activate the device, and it does nothing.
Yeah, because as we've established, warheads do nothing in Dragon Ball.
Why the Cybermen are just having a little chat.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
that's not right.
Goku came a little bit too late.
So, no change there then.
It's so weird hearing.
That must hurt.
Maybe a little bit. But don't worry, you can do a pretty snazzy
Again, at this
somersault.
point, we're still just
You're just watching the
let's
sounds.
play commentating. We're not in character.
History is changing.
I sound like I literally just got back from fucking like college.
How much would you
Maybe I did. Maybe I did
probably
literally just
did.
get back from college.
use the scroll of time?
So this
turning-
became Tony's look for an episode. Again, we still haven't settled on a look. I think the glasses come after this.
Did he have this look in the
And
cell?
thank God
saga?
for it.
This isn't right. Tien and Yamcha couldn't handle.
Oh, surely not. No, I think he gets his look within an episode or two.
Hello.
The shades come this episode because the
Space
burst open and
Space
mix.
Jesus.
You know, artificial moon.
You know, people debating whether Jesus was white or actually like Middle Eastern. No, I'm a fucking Arcosian.
Oh no, you've used.
Oh,
the
Arcosian. We used the forbidden word.
You can't say that to describe a Frieza race character. But somehow
We settled on
Frost
Frost
Demon
Demon.
got canonized.
Like Perfect Cell literally uses the term Frost Demon in games, so I'm happy
Oh
using
my
it.
word, was that one hit?
Fuck yes, I'm not calling myself Frieza Race
It's just
for like 2 seasons of YouTube content spanning years.
Like, could you? It's weird. Frieza race is even the term because Frieza isn't even the oldest of his race that we see, so it doesn't make sense.
Ah, Trunks.
Like
stop
even
interrupting.
Cold Race would
I
make
can't
more
focus
sense.
with you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But then that
Oh,
makes him sound like Nords.
talking to
doesn't it?
you, I'm listening to the game, I'm hearing Trunks coming out the TV, and then
I don't know what the strategy is I'm doing of just like spin round in a circle really fast, punch,
Are you
spin
hoping
round
you
in a
could, like,
circle
build up
really fast.
speed to do like a more powerful attack.
Maybe?
Game or game like that, they're gonna have to put character customization in it, because otherwise it's just gonna get ripped for being like.
Oh,
down
past
there.
Sam, you
Oh,
knob, but
oh.
they're gonna put more in.
But after this, they're gonna.
You hear
have
that, Sam?
gonna be
What you're
required.
saying there?
What about?
The next time they make a non-Xenoverse Dragon Ball game, it better have character customization in it, otherwise it'll get ripped for naught.
Yeah,
What
that-
was the next Dragon Ball game? I
Um,
suppose Kakarot, wasn't it? And then Sparking Zero?
it was
I mean,
Fighters.
real, right? I'm not talking about mobile games. Oh yeah, Fighters as well.
Like, apart from Xenoverse 2, which I guess came out in 2016, then Fighters was 2017.
Yeah.
But like,
There we go.
no, the only the one series, so I guess past me was a knob.
That's mental.
Oh,
I suppose
Someone
character
knows.
customization in Dragon Ball games is now just going to be a Xenoverse thing. Like, no other game's allowed to do it.
What is that?
starting to get, like,
It's just
fucking
been
so
barred
fingers,
off.
this.
I mean,
There's too many of
That
them.
is a Xenoverse
Let it end.
exclusive.
Let it end.
There are far too many Cybermen here, actually. I'm right.
this is actually a really
My-
crap mission. I didn't want to say anything, but this mission is fucking dog shit. It's, like,
Yes, you have to do.
it's just Tenon men and Jinko men, or
Tenon Men and Jingo Men are in the mix. Tenon Men and Jingo Men are in the mix. Tenon Men and Jingo Men are in.
what is the difference
It's the
between a
same thing
Tenon
that
man,
Vegeta
a
does when
Cyberman, and a
he's
Jinko
losing a
man?
fight.
Basically, the rage quit button bash attack.
I don't know. And I can't be
Cops
arsed thinking of
no.
something funny. I'm not in the mood. They're just fucking nonsense
I
names.
just want this mission to end now. I don't know what we were thinking at the time, but this is like.
Oh no, but you can tell I'm getting frustrated at like, please just let it end. Oh, thank God.
How many's that been? These two just giving up? They're like, no, fuck that.
We just saw what the guy did there.
That's it. Good. Keep concentrating on your training.
Fuck off, Piccolo. Why don't you actually come down here and help?
'Cause he's too busy doing time patrol.
That was
I'm too
6.5
busy doing,
minutes
Time stuff.
of 6.5 minutes of fighting Tenon Men and Jingo Men.
Piccolo, you did not.
That
have
was
to
a
talk.
long.
Bold Nappa.
Apple's finally going Super Saiyan with looks things. I do not like that look on his face.
Face of a boy.
Which one should I take to the cleaners first?
Keep your guard up. I sense an evil energy coming from within now.
That's just Nappa.
That evil power. When they're engulfed within it, their power level is multiplied. We have
I was talking about this, I think with Phil maybe the other day. I was saying that for a game that's all about like, you know, changes to the timeline, you know, history being changed and all that, Xenoverse is weirdly unimaginative in how it does it. It's 9 out of 10 times, it's just character is a bit stronger than they should be. Go fight them. You know, there's not really that much like subtle change, you know, butterfly effect changes, and seeing how drastic history will be changed down the line. You know, it's just like, Nappa's a little strong now. He might kill Piccolo
Nappa
sooner than he should.
has a purple aura. Check this out, guys.
Yeah.
He's evil now. What, Nappa wasn't evil
Trying to
before?
juggle him around a little.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, there are exceptions here and there, although I'm struggling to think of any. I think the most drastic thing, I guess this is Xenoverse 2, the most drastic thing Xenoverse 2 does is that Toa intervenes in the summoning of Tony back in the start of Xenoverse 1, which results in a timeline where nobody knows who Tony is for all of a mission. You know, that was pretty
Fine for health.
cool. That was an interesting little twist,
That was brave
little
of them
wrinkle.
for a little bit,
Because the
wasn't it?
others aren't going to be much
For a little
different
bit.
combat-wise, aren't they?
They got it.
But yeah, usually it's just, you know,
Mysterious horned man's probably a little bit
it's not even that a character wins a fight when they shouldn't, it's just that they win faster than they should.
For it.
Or something.
Tail attack. Aw. You're ruining my fun. Tail attack.
Like, I'm surprised there wasn't more missions where, like, the outcome was changed if you beat the enemy too quickly. It, like, fucked it up a bit.
I think that's a bit more of a sort of Sparking Zero Tenkaichi thing, isn't it? The what ifs.
You've nearly got him.
Yeah, it's weirdly enough, for a game that's all about timeline distortions and, you know, different timelines and different universes, there's not much what ifing in Xenoverse, is there?
Like, you'd think of all
Well, I mean, we did more what ifing than the actual game does, but, you know.
of all the games to have, like, shit like the Dragon Ball, like, Heroes characters in, you'd think it'd be a game like this, wouldn't you? And it feels like they go like, "Oh, we'll give you
It's like, oh, we gotta go back and
Demigra."
fix things by, you know, screwing with time even further.
Democrat.
And just hoping that
oh no, I've just sport Demigras in this game. I'm
What are
sorry.
we talking about? Yeah, I'm not gonna get into debate about the ethics of time travel and screwing with things in Terminator movies.
The Terminator movies must have such a fun. Like, grab him. Oh, you needed something to enjoy.
Yeah, Tony's really obsessed in these first couple episodes on the ethics of time travel and how ineffective what we're doing actually is. I think after a while he just kind of gave up on this.
For a bit of a look
Kind of just accepted the fact that the people in charge don't know what they're doing.
For an evil emperor, he is awfully obsessed with, like, yeah,
Not
like
that evil.
but I guess he's a bit of an emperor, isn't he?
You were handling
A smidgen.
Well, yeah, I don't know how much we really established. Did I just hear a Steam notification
Well, what from
in the video?
in the video?
it. Maybe a little bit overpowered.
Did I?
Well, I guess it was.
Jesus Christ, mate. Professionalism.
State of that.
I don't know. What was I saying? Yeah, we didn't really establish what Tony was at this
That's it, I'm
point,
doing it back.
necessarily. I can't remember if we've mentioned it yet, about him being, related to Frieza or any of that. But of course, now we know at this point, yes, he was an emperor. He was the emperor.
That was the.
Oh god, when we get to the Freezer training episode, that's going to be even less
That
sensible.
was probably not a good idea annoying me. Angry Satan.
That's basically a filler episode.
I think
I don't know.
this might be where everything fucks up. The recording.
Do you have to
You think this is where
your
Block-
attacks whenever you do them? know
I
it's my character
think it's
that's
right
doing
after this
his
scene.
attacks.
He just does it and gets it over with.
Does it? And that's how I get shit done. Maybe you wouldn't need me to come back in time if you did shit the name of your attacks.
Peeking again.
So once again,
You love a good bit of peaked audio, don't you?
Basically all my work.
I do. I don't.
Cool. Cool. I'll roll with that.
I think you should have
So
spoke like that for the whole
you have
video.
to get your face fucked up, and then you don't even get any credit for it.
Not even a commemorative basket of fruit or anything. I don't know.
Is that all something they give you in your universe?
I just want a little bit of appreciation.
Sweltered.
Starting to sound like Slug.
that. I think we'll-
Maybe not. Maybe it's next episode.
No, I'm
Quote-unquote
quite.
fixing of time.
Jesus.
Oh, a
you
bit of
fucking
impact
are
font.
over.
Hey.
So I'm guessing I'm still not allowed to leave
Love
this
it. Impact font back in
purgatory, am I? You know, I was an
pre-Trump
emperor in my
2015.
universe.
Can't use it now, can you?
Just
Can't
saying,
use
I had
impact
shit
font
to
now.
do.
You get
No,
You know,
it's been made illegal.
Why-
I just realised what armour and clothes
that made
lines.
impact font racist.
Yeah. Then it's like, oh, you're here now. You're now a time patroller. Do I get a say? No. Fuck you, Trunks.
He's still whinging about being kidnapped. Get over it.
What's the emote for fuck you? Specifically Trunks.
What the fuck?
Jesus
Christ!
Wow, you are just awful.
Oh, here we go.
Lost again. Toki City is huge with its 3 hardly populated areas.
We settled on the Goma. We did get a Tony voice yet, but we settled on the Goma voice instantly.
My salad fingers.
As yes, salad fingers,
Yes,
basically.
thank you, David Firth.
My existence is one of constant pain and turmoil. I have no soul. I have nothing.
Just blow the fucking thing up and end its existence.
I think
Don't-
you just
don't do
want
it, Tony.
to end, don't you?
Don't touch it.
It'll all be over soon. It'll only last a little
let 'em.
while.
And with that, everything bad is now set in motion. Well done, Tony. I suppose before we just move on to the next episode, yeah, that is, I suppose, the first introduction of our own story elements to it, which is nice to see. The deviation has begun in very small places from the vanilla game. And in the next one, it will deviate even more, for sure.